Hey guys, welcome to my About Me video. I've not done this type of thing before. This is actually the first time I've been on a webcam on YouTube before, so woo! I'd been at work today and I just thought I'd do a quick video. I've been thinking about doing this for a while. My plan is to do kind of a monthly video, like a vlog kind of thing. If I get people emailing me or whatever, asking questions, I can kind of do it in a vlog kind of style and just go through them and answer any questions or whatever. Yeah, so in this video I just wanted to cover, like I say, about me really, what my music history is and you know, what I've been doing with myself since I started making music. If I go right back to the start, I would say I was about 13 when my interest in making music arose. I was kind of obviously living with my parents back then, and I had an uncle who did a lot of DJing, and he had all his things set up in the kitchen area, and I kind of used to dibble and dabble on there and watch him on there, and I used to thought, you know what, I'd love to do that one day. So at the age of 15, I think I was, my dad bought me my own pair of Technic 1210s. You know, I had a Behringer mixer. I can't remember what model it was, quite a while ago. I've still got it actually. And I started learning how to DJ myself, and I got pretty good actually. At the age of 18, 19, I would say, I started DJing a few clubs in my local area. Yeah, I got a full-time, well, I say full-time job, it was just a weekend really, a Friday and a Saturday night in my local club. I quit my full-time job that I've gone back to now, and I'm currently there again. I quit that at the time to do DJing full-time because I was making the same money by, you know, doing something I loved doing. I was getting free drinks and that, you know, so why not? They closed down after, well, they temporarily closed down because they was getting a renovation done, and when I went back there after a while, they'd got like a new jukebox kind of thing, and they totally demolished the DJ booth and everything I was playing in, and they said that, you know, they weren't getting another DJ because it wasn't cost worthy, I guess. And the jukebox is still there now, so it's been there for a good 10 years now. I went to different clubs and stuff like that, got really good feedback from other DJs and people I was playing music to and stuff like that. And then it got to a point where I think the DJ career is kind of saturated. Everybody and their uncle, literally in my case, because my uncle was a DJ back then, was DJing, and it was so hard to get anywhere because, or even to stand out, because at the end of the day all you're doing is mixing music, and there's only so far you can go with that. I mean, you can drop samples and stuff like that in there and acapellas on top of your music and that, but at the end of the day you're just playing music. You know, you can only get to a certain level mixing music together. So it got to the point where I thought, you know what, it's, as I say, it was too saturated. I thought, I'm not really getting anywhere with this, even though I was getting good feedback that I was, you know, I was good at mixing and stuff like that. It just wasn't enough for me, I guess. So I sat down to myself and thought, you know what, why not try producing my own music? Which, like, I was about, I'd say about 19, 20 when I started producing music. The first program I used to produce music was, let me think, Magic's Music Maker. Way back when. It was kind of just sample based. I was downloading a lot of samples and using samples, just samples literally, pre-made melodies and stuff like that, just putting my own music together. I never published it anywhere, I never put it on SoundCloud or anything like that. It was just for me really, and I did that for a good 5 or 6 years really. I went from software to software. I kind of like upgraded myself every year or so. I went from Magic Music Maker to I tried Cubase, Reason, Ableton. Anything else I used, I can't think of any more that I use, but I'm using Logic now obviously because I'm doing the tutorials on YouTube. Logic is the best all round, I guess. I mean, Reason, I loved Reason for how you could kind of like see the wiring and stuff behind the actual synthesizers and stuff you were doing. I loved using Reason, but I moved on to Logic, and then I've never looked back really. What else? Yeah, like I said, I've been from the age of 13. I've had music kind of in my blood really. It's been a lot of my family have been DJs and producers and stuff like that, so it kind of piqued my interest from a young age, and and then I've just kind of pushed myself forward from there, while everybody else has kind of stopped doing it. Like all my family have stopped DJing and stuff like that, while I've kind of been making music the whole time. I own a, let's see if I can grab this if the wire will let me, an M Audio Oxygen 8 keyboard, MIDI keyboard. That's what I use for my thinking. I'm currently investing in a bigger one with more keys, because you kind of have to switch octaves and stuff with this. But yeah, I've been using a MIDI keyboard to kind of lay my own tracks down for about 2 years now. As I said, I was using kind of samples and stuff before, or just using the piano roll to kind of do my own riffs and stuff like that. At the moment, I'm trying to excel in the theory side of my music. Scales and stuff like that. You'll probably seen, if you're watching this video, you've probably seen my my video on progressions and stuff like that. That's the kind of side of things I'm trying to get right now at the minute. Probably more so than making music. I mean, sometimes I can come in from work and spend 2-3 hours just sat there and have nothing to show for it afterwards. But it's all working towards something, if you get what I mean. So I'm enjoying that at the moment. I'm enjoying doing these videos, tutorials and stuff like that. Especially when people get in touch with me. I love replying to comments and stuff like that. So if you're wondering if you've got anything that you want to ask me, as I said before, email me, or just comment through YouTube, inbox me through YouTube, get in touch. I love hearing from you guys. My strengths and weaknesses, let's talk about those. I'd say my strengths as a producer is my persistence, because I've so many times been very frustrated with making music. It's very hard not to get frustrated. I'm sure if you're watching this and you make music yourself, it's very hard to sit down every day, or however often you go on and work on your projects, and come out feeling like you've accomplished something towards your goal. Sometimes you have to take a month off from it, work on like a remix or something like that, instead of producing your own music. Well, making a remix is producing your own music, but working with like a pre-made MIDI file from a track that you've heard in the charts or whatnot, I think that's a good way to get out of that little rut. Using new software kind of has pushed me over the years, going from thinking I'm still happy with Logic. I've been using it for a few years now. Some things I'm kind of, well, I wouldn't say worried, but some things that are on my mind constantly doing YouTube videos and tutorials is people kind of think that I know it all, and it's really not the case. That's why I kind of tend to say a lot in my videos, I'm sure there's people out there who'll be able to know better than me. I hope people understand that I don't know the answer to everything at all. I'm still learning myself. I'm just trying to put into video format, and tricks and tips that I'm learning along the way, or have learned along the way, putting those in video format is kind of my aim. So people who are at the same or lower level than me, which, as I say, I'm not saying I'm a high level at all. Just kind of getting them to ease them into it, kind of. So yeah, my current living arrangements. I currently live with my friend, who I've known for a few years now. He works at the same place I do. I moved in with him after me and my girlfriend split up after 9 years. It wasn't on bad terms or anything. We didn't argue or anything. It was just kind of that time, really. We ran to the end of our relationship. I was living in the bedroom upstairs. I kind of moved out of there to get the bigger room down here in the cellar. It was kind of a mess when I came down here, but I've got it, livable now. There was a lot of damp, which I've sorted out. The humidity is at a comfortable level. I've you know, give it a lick of paint, got some laminate down. It's kind of looking good. I mean, it's a bit bare. I've got my bed, my computer, and my TV up on the wall. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna get it all pimped out a bit more soon. Yeah, that's about it for my About Me video. If there's anything I've missed that you would like to know about me, music-wise or personal-wise, let me know in the comments below, or send me a message, and I'll, like I say, I want to do this kind of a monthly basis, just give you updates on what I've been doing music-wise, you know, in my life and stuff like that. That'd be cool. And I can give it a mention in there if you leave me a comment, and I'll reply to it in video format, which will be kind of cool. Thank you very much for the support you've given me over the few years I've been doing these videos. I kind of seems weird how I kind of did one video one day, left it for about a year, came back to it, and I had like 20,000 viewers. So I was like, wow, kind of got to carry on making them. I hope that you're liking this new kind of video. If not, if you don't like seeing my ugly mug, let me know anyway, and I'll stop doing these videos if enough people don't want to. But on the opposite side, if you do like them, let me know as well. As well as with my tutorials, I want to make this channel as good as possible for everybody, really. So any suggestions or comments, anything you'd like or dislike, let me know either way. I'm going to wrap this up about here then. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll hope to see you in the next tutorial / video log if people want me to do that. See you later, guys. Bye.